Merry Christmas, everyone. It's been a while since my last update. Rest assured, though, you haven't missed much. The reason I haven't been recording a video is because not much interesting is happening. So this is going to be another talking at you video. Latest updates are that the visas came through. So both Heather and I now have our visas and can now work in Singapore, which is awesome. That also means we were able to secure officially our lease for the apartment. So that is happening. That's good. It also means that we both can work in Singapore, which is also great. So don't have to worry about that now. Next up, we're continuing to pull our stuff together. But before I show you that, the other thing we have is we have tickets purchased. So we officially bought tickets, one-way tickets to Singapore. So that's kind of exciting, scary, like everything else involved with this move. But we are officially going. So February 6th, the tickets are booked. They're bought. They're there. I should show you an update on the Kanban board. So let me turn on the light. We got the Kanban board. You can see a lot of things have moved to done. Not everything made the Kanban board. So a lot of the smaller, easier stuff is done. We're still working on securing our lawn mowing and gardening, but we've got billing done, automatic billing. We've got lights in. We got the thermostat done, trickle chargers for the cars while they're sitting. We got cameras installed. We got a water sensor installed. We got snow removal scheduled and set up. We've got someone to check in on the house and make sure everything's in place. We've got someone to clean and make sure dusting's in place. And I've verified and replaced all the filters for the furnace and humidifier. And so that's all done. Now we're in the process of going through each room. And so I'll show you what we're doing. We're going through each room. We're identifying what are the key things that we think we're going to want to bring to Singapore. And then a lot of them, some things we're buying. So you can see we've got some kitchen stuff. We've got an air mattress since we're not going to have a bed initially. We have pots and pans. We've got umbrellas. And I've even got some power adapters so that we can use some of the electronics that we're going to be bringing over from here so that we can plug those in over there. Anyway, it's coming together. And a lot of people ask me, well, can't you just buy whatever that thing is that you bought on Amazon over in Singapore? They have Amazon there. And yes, they do. They have Amazon. They have stores. They have everything there. It's a first world country, so that's not a problem. But what is a problem is that everything costs a lot more. And so, like, for example, a fry pan for the kitchen costs $60 there. Here, we can get we were able to get like a whole pot and pan setup with like 17 different pieces all together for $60. So it's way cheaper to buy things here and then ship them over. So we're saying, what are the things that we absolutely want to have there, and let's bring it over, whether or not we have to buy it here or not. Let's use some of our 650 pounds that we get to ship to do exactly that. So that is why we're bringing what we're bringing and why we're buying what we're buying. Just because it's cheaper here and we can bring 650 pounds, so we're going to. Well, that's about all I have for you today. I wish I had a more impressive update. I wish I had something more exciting for you. It's just right now it's a lot of piddly stuff and it's figuring things out. Oh, one other thing that I figured out in having conversations with Jeremy, who's another guy didn't live in Singapore, but he's lived internationally, guy I know. He ended up moving his phones over to Google Fi, which is Google's cell phone provider. So the great thing about that, and I do have SIM cards now for that, is that we'll be able to keep our same U.S. phone numbers, and we'll be able to make calls to the U.S. for free over Wi-Fi, and people will be able to call us from the U.S. for free to our same numbers. Data is going to be included in that without any additional charge, and texting without any additional charge. We'll have to do some voice calls with some additional charge if we use the cell network for voice calls, but should be a really good option for us to keep our U.S. numbers and to continue to get text messages and make phone calls, local phone calls if we really need to. We're probably also going to get a local cell phone or maybe some kind of a Skype number that we set up on our phones so that we can have a local number. A local number is probably going to be needed. We'll try it without it first, but we're probably going to need a local phone number. We don't want to run up $100 in voice calls. Not that we make that many voice calls, but we don't want to run up a bunch of bills on voice calls or keep people from being able to call us who live there because they don't want to make a international phone call. So yeah, I think that's about it. Continuing to work on stuff. So I'll keep you posted as things progress, but probably not a lot of interesting stuff until we actually start moving over there in the big move day in about a month. All right, Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.